This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
It is that most beautiful time of year in Chicago. It's mild, the snow is melting, my windows are open, and my nipples are not freezing off.
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere! Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Boomy Nation, sometimes Craig, Gershom, Johnny Tips, and Wooly.
What's up, SWINGAZ, from the temporary tbhq in the finally fucking warmer Chicagoland area. Welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode 173. I am Gershom, the sassy-ass beast mastery hunter and substitute host. Wooly is out on a family day today, so hope they're having a nice time out there in finally not Arctic temperatures. All right, neat. Also joining me is the man, the myth, the bearded warlock himself, Boomy Nation, as well as Johnny Tips. I do not say it as good as Wooly does. The proud dark iron diabolist lock. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Howdy, how you doing?
I heard Johnny Tits on that one.
You heard Johnny Tits?
All the tits, yep.
Bro, at least your tits are not like freezing off anymore, right? Boomy, am I right?
Oh my gosh, you're right. It's beautiful out.
God, it's beach weather. It's like 35 degrees. People are running around going for jogs in their shorts. I'm still kind of like, what? I went out without mittens today, though. I went out without mittens today. It was
See,
beautiful.
for Johnny, 35 is still winter.
Yeah.
Is it like those memes where it's like, check on your Florida friends, we're not okay, and they post that it's like 54 degrees or something? Like, is that?
It got down to 8 like this week with wind chill. That was pretty rough, but I mean, that was what, one day? I mean, whatever.
Wait, I don't remember where you are though. Why is it Texas somewhere? No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So wait, it's 8 degrees in Texas though?
It was a couple days ago. It was
That's
the wind chill. I mean,
No way.
It does snow here. It just only happens like a week of the year, maybe, or a couple days. Not like,
Not where I was.
Yeah, we have like a week-long winter vortex of like sub-zero temperatures. It's like every year, but it's like right now, that's why it's like, okay, it's finally warming up. Like to us, 35 is like... Wait, did you say you were in shorts, Boomy?
I'm in shorts, sandals, commando, and a hoodie.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. That's so cool.
You're welcome.
I love it. I love it for the show. So without, thinking about that too much, what have you guys been up to? And wow, you two scrap out. Who wants to go first? I'll go last.
Go, John.
Did time walking on 2 tunes this week, and that's about it. That's about all I had time for on retail. Oh, how do I put this? I did the cleanup on my professions, empty out my bags, did some prep for when patch comes out. I can just go when I get off work that day. Unsawed, I'm one step away from the Dreadsteed mount. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited. I gotta go to Dire Mall and open a portal to Zoroff and summon a Dreadsteed and take it for my own. And then I got my full tier set 6-piece from Molten Core. That was fun. That old Stratholme, all of it. What I need to do is go to Uber's Upper Blackrock Spire and get my 2-mint for a Blackwing Lair. Maybe do some ZG, some old classic ZG. I've actually never seen that version, so I'm excited.
That is wild to hear you talk about that, because I did all that in like when I played vanilla, but like that's wild. They're really taking it back to like you have to do the same shit. That is pretty cool. The way you were talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, we did all that though. Like I remember, it sounds like they kept the pathing pretty much like you have to do it the way that you had to do it back then.
Florida. The cool part is every boss drops a token now that you can just go to Booty Bay and trade it for tier tokens.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you just go to Molten Core, and I ran Molten Core. I did do a pug run And it's like really easy with the runes. It's like a joke, kind of. Stuff still hurts, and the tank stuff to do their job, you know, but you don't need to do like 4 tank strats and all that anymore unless you're doing like super hardcore versions. Because they added like a hard mode to Molten Core, and they added a boss at the end of it. Cool. I think there was another thing too, a Karazhan Crypts. Remember the Karazhan Crypts we always talked about? They made a dungeon. That's a thing. Jadenar is a dungeon. The cool Warlock demon area for the Warlock quest, that's an actual dungeon.
Wait, that cave that's like in Fellwood Forest or whatever?
Yeah, it connects to Ashenvale.
It's a dungeon now?
Yeah, you start in Ashenvale and you end up all the way over in Jadenar in the cave, and you come back through a portal. It's wild. It's called Demonfall Canyon, and it's like, and then of course Nax is out, and they added a mythic mode to Naxxramas. It's pretty cool, and it's actually not super hard. Obviously, it's still super time-consuming compared to classic retail. I mean, but honestly, like, if you have a guild. We're just doing 5-man content, you know what I mean? We're just doing 5-player content, and that's it. So, and then we're just plugging the raids, you know. Like, we 5-man Skolo.
Are the guilds like pretty chill, would you say, or are people like real hardcore about like what you're doing, or is it like pretty like relaxed?
It's a mixed bag. If you're like honestly unless you're trying to shoot directly to Nax, then you'll find the toxic guilds. Honestly, my experience pugging, it's been a mixed bag. It's like you'll find the scam runners, you'll find, you know, your typical like, for the tips, you know, because they gotta use their douses and Molten Core or whatever, and I get that, right? But it's just doing a quest. You know what I mean? You just do a quest, you get your thing, you come back, you know.
I love how your voice dropped even a little lower. You were like, just calm down, just do the quest, bro, and just like even like you sounded so relaxed. Yes, that is how more people should play the game. I understand though that there are toxic people out there. That sucks. I was just wondering how it was in comparison to retail, which is like so like weird.
Honestly, think about this. So imagine I started a couple weeks ago, a month ago, like around my birthday, about a month ago, something like that. And I'm already level 60. I was level 30 when I started. And I already got a full set of tier gear. I probably could have done it faster if I'd known what I was doing, but I was taking my time. And I was only playing on the weekends doing it, you know.
But that's part of the fun of that system that they've touted the whole time, right? Was that you can take your time through it. That it is technically, I think a lot of it, at least the questing and stuff, is soloable. You know, I know you got to group up for the dungeons and stuff, but but you can play a lot of it like by yourself for a long time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there are some elite quests and like elite mobs, or like there's a PvP area you gotta avoid that kind of, unless you want PvP, then you can go into it and do that if you want, whatever your roleplay taste is. So it's all up to what you're doing, you know. But I mean, I've had a good time. Like, I see a lot of players on all day. I always see groups running, you know. Now, I mean, there are obviously just like in the middle of the work day, you're not going to see a lot of groups, right? But who's playing in the middle of the day most of the time? There are people, but I mean, it's compared to like a Friday night or whatever, or a Tuesday or a Thursday.
It's not me when I work from home at all. And then Boomy texts me and he goes, you have a dream job where you can play World of Warcraft at work. And I'm like, oh, I'm working from home today. With that in mind.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not fair. Besides complaining, did you do anything else in the World of Warcraft or gaming in general? I know if you want to talk about your sword or stuff, that'd be awesome, because it's kind of a short episode, probably less news and whatnot.
Oh, I forgot. There's a Scarlet Crusade raid possibly as well coming out. That's one on the rumor.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be neat. That would be cool. That's a very, they have like a lot, they've become more like lore centric lately. I feel like in the last several expansions with like in BFA, they had like another big presence, and just also like people are trying to draw comparisons between them and like Arathi with like the holy fire and stuff. Like, I don't know, so that could be pretty neat actually. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Boomy, what did you get into?
Well, not a lot. Just, trying to fill up the stupid vault, and then trying to get past the tier 9 or level 9.
Listen, you don't talk to the vault. You don't know her like that.
Oh, I know her. She knows my beard.
You don't know her like that. You don't know her like that. Anyways, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I know her intimately. No, I'm trying to get past level 9 in the stupid delves, and I am... certain ones are giving me hard time, so I'm like, nope, fuck it, I'm out. Nope, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna go do world quest and do my thing. But I have been lucky with gear. I've been getting 626 gear lately with the caches and the vault being a good girl because I was a good boy. But other than that, I haven't done tons. I've just been busy. So I've been producing lots of videos and just dealing with my own community and all that fun jazz. But I'm looking forward to 11-1. So next week, it's gonna... Oh, I actually went back to the Siren Isle because I got bored.
Wait,
filled
what?
up my ring.
That's really bored.
Right, yeah, it is. Leveled up the ring a couple times. And yeah, that's when you know you're bored. It's like, okay, I guess I'll do stuff on the Siren Isle.
I got my mounts, and I said pizzles for shizzles, my brother. I was not like, bye. I was out, and I was like, see you later, alligators.
But yeah, that's about it. We're just in the normal holding pattern of waiting for the next content patch to hit. So that's where I'm at.
Totally. I think by the time that folks are listening to this, hopefully, if you guys are listening to us when it drops on a Tuesday, then we're waiting for the patch. It should, right now, the projected end time for maintenance is 3 p.m. Pacific. So for us, I think that's 5 p.m., right? I think we're all in Central.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't think I've ever been through a patch where it didn't go a little longer, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna play that night. Like, I don't know. We'll see. So
here's my advice to everyone in the MMO world or any game world: never take the day off of the patch release.
No, never.
I don't even take the next day off.
Not even the next day. Sometimes I'll just jump in like 3 days into it and just be like, oh good, I'm not disconnecting every 10 minutes now.
Yeah, right. But I like the disconnecting part though. That part is fun. I actually don't like how the new expansions hit and you're like, oh, nothing bad happened. I love Warlords where everyone was stuck on their mounts going to their garrisons, and we would just talk to each other. I love when expansions launch and it all breaks. Now
so this is like a shower thought. Have you guys ever like lost a character to like server damage? Like, have you ever gotten disconnected or lost something huge, or like had to go without? So like, okay, so for example, and this is funny because like, you guys, I actually got to call Blizzard back in the day. They used to have like a 1-800 number. They used to have a call center when this game first came out, right? So like when TBC launched, my troll rogue at the time, my main, Buck Nasty, jumped on the blimp to go somewhere, and she went riding off into the sunset, and the blimp disappeared, and so did she. For like 6 years. Not days, months, not moons.
That's insane.
Years, bro. 6 calendar years until I got her back. Now It's like, oh, punch a button. Okay, neat. Thank you.
It's like Thrall going,
yeah, it was wild.
It's been, what, 2 days? It's been 1,000 years, bro. What?
It's been 1,000 years.
1,000 years ago.
1,000 years dungeon! Sorry.
Your character comes back all ragged, and you're like, what the fuck happens? Like, I don't know, man. I need to take a nap.
Yep.
Hey, it's almost like, you know how people always talk about the old, like, bearded Anduin talking to Melon and stuff? And it's like, I think like the story writers kind of just snuffed that. They're like, not only not that, but we're gonna make him look like a hot dad with no beard, very close cropped hair. No, like everything that those like fanatics were going on about that in the comic or whatever, like that's not what he looks like at all. Like I love that.
He doesn't own one pair of cargo shorts at
Not
all.
even one. Nope.
Shops at Target.
Oh my god. How do you shop at Target and not come out with cargo shorts? I don't
shop at Target.
You don't?
Too expensive, man. No, I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. Your shower thought. That totally reminded me. I had a time recently, because everyone knows my 9-year-old PC, who I speak affirmations to every time I turn it on, and say, it's almost time. You can rest soon. You can rest soon. So I finished the delve. It was when I actually got the level 9 achievement, and I was there in the treasure room. And as I'm ready to click on the, I did the, what's it called? It's the special vault, or not, the special delve, the bountiful. So I went to go click on the bountiful chest, and then the computer automatically turns off.
No.
It happened. And so the next day, I'm like, I just laughed and went, okay, fine. I got my achievement. I'm good. Go to bed. Next day, I'm like, okay, maybe the postal guy got it out, and it would be in my mailbox. No. So whatever that was, it was probably like level 800 gear. It's gone into the ether, where your tune was for 6 years.
Yeah, and actually, I think I've mentioned this before, but I accidentally left the delve without looting because I was stoned and I forgot, and I was like, whoops.
Done that before.
Yeah, and I just clicked on the little robot guy, and I was like, wee! So we like haul ass out of there, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get any of my stuff. They never showed up. They never mailed it to me, nothing like that. So, yeah.
Rude. Come on, Blizzard.
All the socks too, and the mittens. They're all hanging out.
If we're inebriated, they need to give us a button that goes, were you drunk? Were you high? Get it in the mailbox right now for 1,000 gold.
And it's weird because most things they do mail you. Like most times now, you do get the mail now. But like, I guess for delves, they didn't.
Well, every time I do ICC, and I don't even know what boss gives this loot, when I'm done running it and not getting the stupid mount, I always get mail. I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. There's like 30 gold waiting in my mailbox for me to vendor.
Yeah, vendor spec.
Or if I like,
so you don't loot as you go. You just run. You just smash and grab, or no grab. You just smash and run through and go to the boss.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Okay.
I'm like, nope, don't got time for you. Gotta go.
Oh, I looted on the way for some reason. I don't know.
Daddy wants that damn horse.
Mommy has the horse.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Oh.
You're gonna be the first person I send that screenshot to when I get that stupid horse.
I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna be so excited. This is wonderful. Was there anything else you got into in your universes, or?
That I just crested over 7K on the channel today.
There it is.
So
woo-hoo.
That's about it. And
well,
yeah, just waiting like for the tax return to get in so I can
get your computer.
Get my new computer.
There you go. It's tax return season. I mean, new computer season. I might need one too. So I kind of did like the very same low-key stuff like I did my delves and time walking on my lock and that Blood Elf Hunter, and then I jumped over to my Worgen no Tokas. So like just a couple of time walkings only I had time for. She was like, oh, from 72 to like 75. So just kind of engaging in that casual gearing up system. But like really, like we said, we're pretty much waiting for the patch right now. So by the time anyone's listening to this, the patch might already be out. So this is all kind of old stuff. That's why we're not going to talk too much about like the news and stuff, just because we all know what's coming. So, but yeah, and I got my first 25. Finally, I got a 25 rep with the spider people involved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. I did not think that they would be the ones that I got the reputation with, but I guess. So meat, I still don't have any other 25. I think it's like everyone's like 22, 23, something like that.
Yeah, I'm 22 with Hollow Fall.
Yeah, but there's some mounts. So like some of them are at, I think a lot of the mounts are at 23. So like I did get them I got the spider mounts, I think I mentioned, but like I still need the Dornival ones. I still need the Regain Deep ones, and I still need the Hollow Fall ones. So like I have a lot of mounts coming. I'm just kind of like, come on, but hopefully with the patch too, like there'll be hub quests and things, and like, you know, story openers and stuff like that. So I'm sure I'll be able to nail the reputation pretty quickly. It's kind of bummed I didn't get it before the patch, but that's okay. And then I got from the time walking, I got the Broodling of Sinestra. So there didn't used to be a mount for the Cataclysm time walking gear. Like there was no mount, so they added one finally. So like they've been adding certain mounts and other mods and stuff. They added this Broodling of Sinestra. So it's basically like the Onyxian Drake and the Twilight Drake had a baby. It looks like the Twilight Drake, which drops off the heroic, I think, start 30 and 25, right?
Yeah,
but like
Drake,
so,
right?
But that's like blue. Yeah, he's like blue. It's the Twilight Drake, and he's like kind of blue, but he's not, and it has like purple in it, but like mostly blue. And then the Onyxian Drake is famously purple. So this thing basically looks like Onyxian Drake purple, but it looks like the Twilight Drake. So because they look different. So that's the best I can describe it, and it's pretty cool. So I bought that, you know, just to see. Yeah, and that was kind of it, unless you guys had anything else to add to like what you've been up to. I didn't do a whole lot either. We could jump into the news if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nice. Okay, let's hit the news.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
All right, so unfortunately, I'm just going to go ahead and get something sort of sad out of the way, especially for hunters. This is a little bit sad. So I know hunters are definitely familiar with the Petopia, a complete guide to hunter pets in the World of Warcraft website. It's pretty much like a staple for us. So the woman who ran that site and developed that site passed away, and I would just read quickly the obituary that they left on Petopia so I can read it more accurately. It says, "I'm devastated to report that Sandra Powers, the power behind Petopia and creator of Warcraft mounts, passed away from cancer on January 25th. Known as Mania to Petopians, Sandra ran Petopia through WoW's golden age and is responsible for taking the small site and making it what it has become. Sandra was funny and patient, smart and generous, and a great teacher. When she couldn't run the sites anymore, she handed them to me in the mid-2010s and taught me all I needed to know. Sandra was an MMO producer and engineer who worked on Asheron's Call, EverQuest 2, and she and her husband Eric built their own MMO, Project Gorgon. The world is a worse place for her loss. You can find Sandra's famous orc persona Mania immortalized behind True Shot Lodge in High Mountain." And then there's a screenshot here of the orc Beastmaster Mania, part of the Unseen Path, which is really cool because that's like the elite hunter group of Legion. Like that's how you get your Lego weapons and stuff. So yeah,
That's always sad when
Yeah.
community member, especially well known. We had that in the Convert to Raid guild and the podcast, but Naira also passed away recently. And I love when Blizzard will put in whether they're NPCs or a monument or whatnot to players of the game that people can go. Because I know CTR did guild funeral in memoriam in game, but it's just sad when that happens. I've seen a lot in my 15 years of people I've known that have just passed away, and it's just like, holy crap.
yeah. And then like I have a pet that like, so I was famous for mostly selling all my pets and making like a lot of money, but there's one I won't ever sell because a girl who was in my guild back in like Warlords passed away from cancer, and she had made me a sapphire cub battle pet. I don't do battle pets, but I still have it, and I named it after her. Her name was Stephanie, and I named the cub Stephanie, and I still have her. So like, yeah, that kind of stuff does run deep into our community, you know, when you feel like the loss of it. So yeah, that's wild. And you know, just thinking about their families and stuff, of course, like at all times, I suppose.
Yeah, totally.
Man, I remember being converted to raid ages ago, back in the MLP days. I still see some of them. Like, yeah, it was in this weird time where I was kind of done with old school heroic raiding before there was mythic mode during Throne of Thunder. I remember the last boss I killed was Dark Animus on heroic, and I was taking a break from that, and I found Convert to Raid, and I started hanging out there. And
we could have passed ways back then, because I was an officer and greeter.
You guys have all been in Convert to Raid. Wooly too. Like, I don't know if you guys have like hammered out yet, if you were ever there at the same time, but like, I think so was.
Wooly was.
Yeah, Wooly was, and I thought there was some other people we knew, but I wouldn't say because just in case I'm wrong. But yeah, I never have been. But
CTR got bigger than AIE at our crest, and AIE had a shit ton of people.
I remember they had just started using that weird tool where you could combine the guilds together.
Oh, Greenwall.
Yes, it was all the guild chats were all merged or whatever, and that was crazy. And,
yeah, we have a new one, but it's I remember the Sea of Green.
Yes, Sea of Green. Yep. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, back with that crazy Windwalker monk guy that was on there. There was Aird, but he was like a kind of a guest. But I'm trying to. He had Coltrane, and Zug, Coltrane, and
the dude from Arizona. I keep forgetting. That was Colt.
There was Coltrane. He played monk a lot, and then there was Zug. He played druid, and then there was a paladin. I don't remember the paladin guy that well. I forget his name, but he was kind of always like the more hardcore of the three of them. Like he played more like higher
end had content. All the alts.
Yeah, Aether Dan too. Yes.
Man, I am blanking on the guy from Arizona because I still listen. I will go back and listen to like the first 30 or 60 episodes of CTR, and they still hold up strong. So, I mean, I was there when all the drama happened and all the jazz and all that.
I didn't even know that happened. I left before any of that happened. Like, I left like sometime during WAD, and I think the group was taking a break, and I was doing more Mythic at that point, and then I never heard. Like, I still talk to some of them here and there. There's a couple of them, like older folks that, because we were a Saturday morning guild. You know,
okay.
We were like the Saturday morning raiders, like early as like 6 a.m., like 7 a.m.
I know who you're talking about.
I was in that group, and I miss those people. It was always a good time running with them, you know.
Yeah, the good old days. But hey, we'll get there again someday. I don't know, but that's just me being hopeful. But it is sad when you have well-known names within communities that, you know, life is life and this is going to happen. But when they go what we would consider too early, it's just like, oh shit. So yeah, it's crazy.
I think that kind of ties into like I personally am pretty invested in like the punk community that I grew up in, and it's just kind of more evident that like even punk rockers who were older than me, like the ones that were in the bands that we were supporting were like 10 years older than us. So I'm like, shit, if I'm like mid 40s and they're mid 50s, like I mean, you know, like I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying, like,
TikTok.
It feels weird to like grow up in a community like this, but
fucking this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Henry Rollins is still kicking, so you're good.
Yo, he will be kicking for a long time. Love me some Henry Rollins.
No, I think that same way too. I think about it like, oh, the OG,
Black
man.
Flag.
Yep, Black Flag. Yeah, the Misfits, Rancid.
Yep.
Sex Pistols.
Libertines too. That's another.
Oh yeah. No, but I think about now, just go look at Metallica. I've been a Metallica fan since I was a wee little lad back in '85. when I first heard him.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I've seen all your kids grow up. He's now Papa Het. I miss 90s Hetfield, but I love Papa Het. Then my brain goes, he's in his 60s. I'm like, shut up,
I
brain.
think you do. You just you miss Papa Het's 90s beard. He did have that Viking look. He had like the long reddish blonde
Viking
hair.
mullet look.
Yeah, and he had the beard. No, for sure. Like, okay, I could see that.
I was a little
You know what? But
guy,
that man, it will be sexy when he dies. Like, I don't care if he's one of them dudes that he accidentally poops when he dies, whatever. Still fine as fuck. I'm sorry.
Oh, Hetfield's the goat. I actually
the goat.
I got the chance once to go backstage and meet him. They are the nicest. I know people like to throw shit their way. They are the most low-key nice, especially Hetfield, low-key nicest guys that I've met. And I've met
that is radical.
A bunch of people in the Hollywood scene and the music scene before.
I love to hear that too, because like I've worked at venues and stuff and I met Incubus before, I met like Sum 41 before, I met 311 before. This, you can tell I grew up in like 2000s California, right?
Yeah,
like the kind of
we
bands
grew up
I'm
during
saying.
the 90s in
Right,
SoCal.
right. But yeah, like a lot of rock stars, and I know even some Blitz stars are like really low key. Like I think that's good. So
I found in my experience, it was usually the guys in the alternative and rap scene that were the bigger douche canoes, where the metal guys were like the nicest low-key guys. And I was in bands.
Punk rockers are like the most welcoming people in the whole world. Like you need somewhere to eat like a saltine cracker, just go to the closest punk house. That might be all they have, but
That's
can have
literally
it.
all they have.
Yeah, and they'll give it to you. Yeah.
Whiskey and saltine crackers.
And
That's all the writer can afford.
Yeah.
A freaking bottle of gin.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee that they stole from work that people didn't want, so they had to take them back, and instead of dumping them down the sink, they poured them in a big old cup and then brought them home to the house.
Yeah,
and
it reminds me of my old
it's
rock
like
and
a
roll
coffee
band days.
slush of doom. The punk house days. Where were we? Did anyone ever doubt we were gonna do a Pandaria classic? Because apparently there's gonna be a Pandaria.
I did. I have feelings.
And you have feelings. What are your feelings?
Yeah.
Help us guide that conversation, because I feel a little mixy on this. So can you guide us through your feelings? Yeah.
So you know that scene in Lord of the Rings where Gandalf tells the Balrog, "You shall not pass"? That's how I feel with classic MOP. I think they should have stopped at Lich King. I agree. What are they going to do? Do a classic Dragon Flight? We're going to have 2 retails by the time they're done.
Yeah, it was always it seemed like they would always draw the line at Lich King, but then like they didn't. So it's like, where is the new line, right? Like, I don't know. What were you going to say, Johnny? Sorry.
It's weird for me because Mists of Pandaria was my first like new expansion coming out, where I was there at the beginning of the expansion, because I started playing right when Hour of Twilight came out. So that was the first patch I experienced playing WoW. Though I did have technically played like 30 days of vanilla back when it came out, but I only played for 30 days, But thinking back at MLP,
which is about how long it took to get to level 10.
Oh my god, I remember the leveling.
You're like, I got a 30-day subscription. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying. I got to like level 30, I think, or 29, or I just got my Void Walker. Okay, let's put it that way. I was in Terran Mill. I was Alliance. The middle of South Shore.
That was the 30s back then. I distinctly remember that. I feel like. Anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
But I get the sentiment for wanting to have that, but I played it, and the beginning fucking sucked. It sucked. Donkey. Just the first month, because you had to do all the freaking dailies every day, and then those dailies opened up new.
They called it Mists of Pandaria. That was like the joke. Yeah,
it was a nightmare.
So are they going to be resurrecting that beast? Because that would Wow, so I didn't think of that. Okay, but go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Real talk, the only thing I would do it for is to go back and get the Iron Paw tokens and finish the rep grind for the farm. And that'd be the only thing I would want to do.
I actually did that. I finished my farm. And I finished my cooking up all the way too. Yeah.
I did not.
But there's things like, so like, this is totally off the topic, but like if they're gonna do, well, if they're gonna do like these classic, even though they're gonna do like the remix, so I guess the classic, you're gonna be forced to level at that classic pace, whereas the remix just turned into like a clusterfuck same at the end. Like, I got achievements and stuff that I never had, but I didn't really enjoy the story. I guess this is gonna let you actually do everything and see it at the pace it's supposed to go at. And so do like dungeons only open like on like a schedule, like as the classic like goes on?
Yeah, they might shorten it. They might shorten the pace overall, like how many months it is or whatever. Because this was a great expansion. They just had Siege of Orgrimmar out for too long before WoD came out. Realistically, it was like a 14-month like patch, you know.
And then WoD like didn't really give you all that much either. So it was like, I remember tensions were high at that point. I do remember that. Yeah, I had just come back to the game in WoD and I was like, why is nobody playing? I was like on Facebook. I was like on World of Warcraft like Facebook page and I was like, why is nobody playing?
That's when I took my first break.
Yeah. And that's when I came back. I was like, why is nobody playing the game? Like, I found out that was WoD.
As a previous Mythic Raider during WoD, I will tell you that was some of the best gameplay I've had in the game, period. During that time.
And I liked the dungeons back then. So like former host, friend of the show, Bentolis, and I agreed on this. We thought Everbloom was one of our favorite dungeons of all time. And I'll stand by that. I love the Everbloom. I don't like Skyreach though. I hate Skyreach. In time walking, I will leave Skyreach. I will take a debuff. I will take a 30-minute debuff. It's like, Skyreach! And I'm like, bye, dude. I'm fucking out of here. Like,
I love the birdie dudes.
But the dungeon, though?
I'm like,
no.
Nay, the blindness and like the, it's all the picture mechanics. The first trash packs just made it like a big, nasty wad of bad shit in your mouth. And you're just like, I'm fucking done.
I will say
getting knocked off the platform. It's the platform puzzle too. That always gets me with the winds. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Boomy. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, and I know a lot of people give WoD a lot of shit, but if you kind of go back to it, it isn't that bad. I feel like WoD, BFA, and Shadowlands just all came at an extremely awkward time in Blizzard history, and they'd all reap the benefits of said awkward time. So I think a lot of people took a break for like, God, I've been playing since 2004. What the fuck? I'm going to take a break now because what the hell is this shit? This is a movie, but an expansion. But no, I've gone back and done WoD on alts. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't actually that bad. Neither is Shadowlands. Well, sort of. But
it's okay. We've already sort of confessed things that we've missed about Shadowlands in our own little ways. But actually, I would echo that sentiment, how you felt about Warlords of Draenor, though. Like when you go back about it not being like the worst thing ever. But like, I know like you're scaled through it and stuff, but like, I don't know, like a lot of things that people complain about, I could see it, but maybe it's just because it's easier to play. So I'm not sure if I'm just...
Well, we have Shadowlands to compare it to, so WoD comes out like gold.
Yeah, true.
That is true, yeah.
The moment I saw a cutscene that...
Covenant, and you know what's silly is that Shadowlands had so much to offer. We should not be talking about Shadowlands. We should not.
Yeah, let's drop.
Could go on. We should drop that. Cool. So,
But I love the farm.
Yes.
The farm is great. That's where I thought. No, the farm is where I'm like, they're going to do player housing someday. They're testing it out. I want to fucking farm on my player housing.
Yes. 100. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%
it took them how long has it been since Mop? I don't want to think about it. I feel old. But
12 years.
shut up. But I mean, that's how old I feel when I'm like, I'm gonna listen to CTR. Oh God, that was how long? But that's when they did the farm. I remember talking. I think I was podcasting back in yonder day back then, and I'm like, they're getting ready for player housing. It'll come soon.
I think Garrison's got announced. Yeah,
you're over here on the hill that they blew to fucking smithereens and planted a garrison on top of.
Yeah. All right, this looks good. Blow up the hill.
Oh no. You're like, but it's still under there. It got blown up, but it's still, all the pieces are still, look, if you walk around real careful, you can see all the pieces of player housing evidence that is still here. We're gonna build this other hill right here. We're gonna stand
There's
on
some
that
poor
hill.
little family there just trying to eke out a life, and Blizzard's like, we're gonna put a fucking garrison there.
Yep.
Daddy, what's that bright star in the sky? Boom, garrison.
You thought you wanted Zinger Marsh? Here,
Like
think
the
again.
goblin nuke comes like diving in and kills everybody.
And then Jaina kills everyone afterwards.
Yep. She kind of did though. Didn't she like go to Moonglade or somewhere and like destroy it or like?
Listen,
burn,
I'm
like,
a Jaina apologist. I don't blame her.
Dalaran. Maybe she like kicked everyone out of Dalaran and then like went on a rampage and.
You
she's
can't
like,
ask.
"Listen,
You can't ask Boomy what Jaina did. You're like, what did Jaina do? And Boomy goes, nothing. She did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a thing. Nope.
She's
Eyes are
perfectly
in
fine.
trance.
At all. She did nothing.
She's a beautiful flower. She's never nothing. She doesn't even fart. I'm gonna Jaina should be my next tattoo. I'm a Jaina bro, bitch.
I am gonna come when you get that. You need to have me come and like record it on like the Twitch. We're gonna stream that.
Yeah, right. Full
When
back
you do
Jaina
that.
tattoo.
Jaina tattoo. Okay, so all of that about Mr. Pandaria. Anyways, cool. You can get a pet Tock the Cocker Spaniel. Apparently you only have to watch 4 hours of any Twitch WoW stream. And so this episode is out today. Today, I guess, if you're listening when it is, it's like Tuesday the 25th. But this event goes on till March 25th, either way. So, and I think we'll have the link in the show notes. And then in Cataclysm Classic, I think maybe Johnny has something more to say about this, but the raid is Hour of Twilight. So Deathwing's Reign of Terror will finally come to an end. I guess that's the Dragon Soul raid, right?
Yeah. Dragon Soul comes out. There's the 3 hour Twilight dungeons, which are like heroic plus dungeons before there was mythic dungeons that were made. I remember that in the ICC there was those 3 dungeons that came out where you like escape the Lich King and you like are going through the tunnel and Sylvanas saves you. Like there's that dungeon, and there's like I think there's like a couple other ones that they made. It's like those, but for Cataclysm.
And then I saw there was something about like a legendary rogue quest line.
The daggers.
Yeah, it did sort of make me reflect on the whole Resnick the Shiv story, because I remember I think we were all sort of like, that's weird, like a rogue story in this like short stories collection. Well, I think
rogue.
that makes a little more sense now. I mean, I don't mind. I didn't hate it, but I think a lot of people were like, where does this story like fit into what's going on? But like, I think that's where it fits into what's going on. So
We're talking for a guy. Well, the dagger quest line was there back in Cataclysm. It was actually really cool. And it's actually where you first meet Rathion, this little baby.
is that true? Oh, that's so cute.
Technically, you meet him in like the Cataclysm revamp of the old world. I think Burning Steps might be Searing Gorge. It's one of those 2 zones. It's somewhere out there.
That is so wild. My first interaction was in Mists in the
Yes.
tavern. Yeah, so I think a lot of people might say that though. That's great though.
Imagine if we killed him back in Cata. Miss would never have happened.
Yeah. Part
No
of it anyway.
farm.
Wait, well, I feel like the first part would have happened.
So when he
Because
was
he
like
doesn't.
when he was a baby, was he like an ornery baby? Was he already like against Deathwing? Did he know that Deathwing was gonna be evil, or like what was that about?
I don't think he knew anything.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to go back and play
He
it.
was a baby.
He was a baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was hoping he was like a really smart baby, like a
Right out of the
baby
egg.
Sheldon,
Fuck
like a
Deathwing.
baby Sheldon of the Black Dragonflight.
Yeah, right.
The baby Sheldon, yes. Well, no.
That's my spot, Jaina. That's my spot.
Wow. Anyways, yeah, and so then you're gonna have obviously the Dragon Soul raid, the tier armor sets, and you're gonna see that story and stuff and much more. So it says Hour of Twilight has something for everyone. I think that is probably true. And then as for the last piece of news, we have a zone overview. Enter the hub of Goblin Ingenuity in Undermineded. I don't know. How do you say it? How do you guys say it? Do you say undermined? I say undermined. I say undermined.
Screw defining the article. Undermined.
Yeah. So this is basically just like a little verbal talking about like Undermined. It's like the trade capital, and there's going to be fights between the cartels and stuff. So that's the Bilgewater, Blackwater, Steamweedle, and Venture Company. Lightning round. What's your favorite goblin cartel? Mine's Venture Company.
Mine too is Venture Company. Be different, John.
Yeah, be different, or we're gonna make you think about it otherwise, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I do tend to favor the Blackwater Raiders, but that's just me. This pirate. Blackwater is pretty cool, though. I do like them going on doing the rigs.
Actually, I'm hoping that I'm correct when I say Venture Company, because I'm thinking about the goblins from Ratchet. So I actually might be wrong.
We will find out in a few days.
In a few seconds, when someone opens the game and looks.
Or seconds.
Or anyways, did you guys want to do the mixed drink of the week? Fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah!
All right, we are here to talk about and consume the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah. Please only consume the mixed drink of the week if you are of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we are not responsible for any stupid shit that may happen after you consume the drink. There we go. I did it really, really slowly. I don't know how well he does it as fast as he does. That is wild.
Seriously, right?
I don't understand. It's like a different level of intelligence to like speak that quickly. Anyway, this week Boomy is bringing us the Cho'Gall. End of the
Cho'Gall.
Yeah, the choke on all of it.
Choke on all.
He is the air quotes last boss of Bastion of Twilight. So Johnny, what do you think's in the mixed drink of the week? Fuck yeah, the Cho'Gall.
I think it's tequila, blanco with agave syrup, mezcal, a little floater 151 on top, and you put it on fire, and then you add some little Gatorade to douse down. Purple Gatorade.
No.
He said no. Okay, that was a no. Okay, keeping in mind that Boomy only drinks like whiskey neat, this is gonna be great.
Extra points for knowing that.
What? It's pretty obvious if you listen, but anyways. Let's see. So it's gonna be fireball. Okay, yeah, some fireball in a cup, and then some 151 on top. You are gonna light it on fire, but then what you drop in there is gonna be a black jelly bean soaked in the 151 that you light it on fire, and then you drop it in the thing and you drink it, I guess. No.
People are going to think that we went to bartender school and we can make the best drinks ever. You guys are so inventive. I'm like, damn, I'm jealous. I'm gonna shock everyone.
It's just whiskey in a cup. That's
No.
I should have said that. Damn it.
That was earlier. Gersh, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
I traveled back to the 90s. I channeled my inner goth.
It's
And I
absinthe.
went, it's 2 shots of fucking absinthe.
You said inner goth, and I said it's absinthe. No, that's okay. I didn't just reveal
So-
anything about myself at all. Jesus.
Same. So, once I take this and I start hallucinating, enjoy the next episode.
That's when he flies in one straight line up and down Kalimdor and just burns the whole fucking thing in half. That's
cheap
why
clothes.
he was
Yep.
like, he was just in touch with his inner rage, and he was like, you know what? Here we go.
Deathwing was just having himself some absinthe, and the rest happened the next morning. Yeah, it's straight up 2 shots of absinthe because I couldn't be that creative and I wanted to buy some absinthe. And I did, and yes.
Well, there he goes.
All
Well,
the berries who said hi.
should I send you off even though you're already drinking
Get
it?
me off, girl.
All right. Over the lips, through the gums, look out, asshole, and also floor of the local Chicago Police Department.
Oh my God, is that Barney?
There you go. Well, I was gonna ask. If he wanted to play the game, but he might want to now.
Yes. Play the game.
Do we want to play? Do we want to play the game?
Let's play the game.
Okay.
Wanna
All
play
right.
a game?
Let's play a game. Yeah.
Let's play a game.
Okay. So basically, I texted you guys about what this game was, but just so that the swingers understand what we're doing, we're basically going to go. I'll start just to keep things on track, and then I guess Johnny and then Boomy. So me, Johnny, Boomy. What we're gonna do is we're going to pick a Hear Me Out, which is traditionally a sort of off-the-wall character that one might not normally find sexy or bangable or whatever. And so it's like, oh, hear me out, but for this reason, and then you have to explain it. So we're each gonna do 3. So it's gonna go me, it's gonna go Johnny, it's gonna go Boomy. We're gonna do 3 hear me outs each, and then in the same order, we're each gonna pick the favorite of the person before us. So after I go, Johnny will pick his favorite of mine, and then Boomy will pick his favorite of Johnny's, and I'll pick my favorite of Boomy's, I think is the order.
See, yeah. I pick
Yeah.
yours, he picks mine, and then you pick his.
Right, and then with that team, then we'll play Fuck, Marry, Kill, and that'll be the end of the game.
Here we go.
Anyone else seeing the bunny rabbit?
So it's kind of 2 games in one, if that works.
I'll
do
go.
it.
Okay.
Watch for the vial. Don't go to the small door. Make sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my first Hear Me Out. Mine is, and I suck because I'm doing this off the top of my head literally, and I didn't have time to look up names. I'm thinking of the Kung Fu teacher in that Pandarian dungeon.
In the shadow pan?
In the shadow pan where like you go up and he puts like hallucinations of himself around the room.
Oh,
That guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Second boss, I think.
I think he's like the second or third boss.
There's
Second
no
or third,
trick.
yeah.
It's not the guy that summons the students. It's not him. It's like he's different. He has like the straw hat on. He has like the rice farmer hat, and he just has like a chest that you loot after him. And then like,
Yes.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Mr. Snowdrift. Yeah,
is it
that's the
Snowdrift? Okay.
the blue cloud strike is the one with the dragon in the beginning, right? After the
Okay.
The
Okay.
Master Snowdrift is the one that you fight his his friends, like his students.
Oh
come
yeah,
out.
and then you run upstairs and you fight
Yes.
him. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Him. Yep. Okay.
Stupid
Yeah,
guy.
him. So he's my Hear Me Out because I feel like he would help me exercise discipline. He'd be like, no, young alcoholic, you need to settle down or something. I don't know. Good luck with that, Pops. No, I'm just kidding. My own dad couldn't do it. Good luck, Master Snowdrift. Yeah, fuck. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Master Snowdrift. That's my hear me out.
What's number one? I'm gonna say Brinth. Lots of arms. Not gonna turn that down. And if they're metallic, you can always fill the hands with something else.
No God.
And they may not get tired. That's a good pick. That's a good pick, actually.
That's a very good
pick.
pick.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so mine is not as sexy, but I think everyone will go like, oh God, yes. Hear me out. What if you got the choice to just sacrifice Bran for extra loot in your delve?
That's not fair. You can't. That's not.
Nope. Hear me out.
You can't, though.
I can. It's a hypothetical.
So your hear me out is a human sacrifice, a dwarven sacrifice of Bran from our loot.
I just took 2 shots of absinthe. Yes.
Okay.
Makes sense. At this point.
Go, Gert.
All right, hold on. Wooly may have to get some silence out of this because I gotta put the notes together really quick.
Well,
This one day at band camp.
almost. That's a cool line, though. There was one last thing. I looked it up about Wrathion. So apparently it's actually in the Badlands that you find him. And then the Ravenhold guys find him and take the egg. And that's why he's in Ravenhold Manor for the Rogue quest line. Sorry, spoilers.
Oh.
But that's where that started. And he's like I think he's still a wee dragon, a little dragon. I think he's still technically a little dragon even now, in dragon years anyway.
He's like a teenager in dragon years.
Yeah, now like.
Or a preteen.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna take a guess. Who do you think? I'm trying to think of who. Oh, where'd you get the absinthe from? Did you get it imported or?
Binny's. Well, our big liquor store out here is Binny's Beverage Depot. They literally have everything.
Like our specs. Yeah.
Dude, your place is in Texas. I was so distraught. I went to Walmart and went, where the fuck's the liquor?
Yep.
Why is there no liquor here?
Yeah, it's really
and someone's
weird.
like, yeah, I'm like, really?
Yep.
Texas does this?
Yeah, they got those weird blue laws, whatever they're called. They got some interesting, and like each county is different too. Like the hours are different. You can go like sometimes. So like I don't know if you can go on like Sunday. You can't even buy booze unless you're in a restaurant. I don't think.
Yeah. I had to go to a freaking like what looked like a trailer.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no, that's where we get our good stuff. I'm like, really? Illinois, I can get whatever the hell I want at Walmart or my own store. But nope, here I'm like, really? Texas? Come on,
Yep.
Texas.
Well, a lot of people make their own booze too. Like a lot of people make their own beer, and there's a lot of that goes on. There's a lot of like micro distilleries around town, and usually everyone just goes to Specs or like Twin Liquors or.
Man, I was going everywhere. I was like HEB going there.
Yeah, HB the one does beer and wine. Yeah, they don't do. Sometimes I have seen HBs that'll have like a separate little store next to it, but I'm used to it because that's how it is in Florida too. So I'm already kind of used to that. It wasn't like a culture shock to me when I saw it.
I was when I saw the price.
Oh,
No, Gersh.
Oh, Gersh passed away. What's going on? Oh, no. Nope. We cannot hear you.
Gersh is having some technical difficulties at the moment.
Yep. She'll be back. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I mean...
We can go with your next one, Johnny.
Yeah, I was just going to go with my next one. I had down Orwena. Give me those Avatar vibes. Getting me some hot for Avatar vibes. Being in nature, you know, if I'm feeling being outside and a nice cliff and overlooking.
Oh, that's the half troll, half night elf chick in War Within, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got some thick thighs. I believe the kids would say cushion for the pushin'. Yeah, I can see that. So right now we're waiting for Gersh. She's having some technical difficulties with her microphone. So I guess I'll just go with my second one, which is not as sexy. My last one is sexy. And I know Gersh, Johnny, y'all would appreciate it because I went way too far with it. But my second one is, guys, hear me out. What if you could choose the side with Sylvanas in BFA? Like, you're like, yeah, burn down Darnassus. I am totally with you, girl.
And then my third and last one was Lady Leodrin. She's got whips, she's got flails, she's got all kinds of goodies. I mean, she's experienced. Why not?
Wait, where is she from?
She's the Blood Elf Paladin lady that the Blood Knights.
Oh, okay. My memory in WoW sometimes is horrible. Okay, so for my third one, I'm going to go back in time. We're going to go to Cataclysm. And just hear me out. We're going to go to that swirling pool on Darkshore, where you can get that achievement, Ghosts in the Dark. You have to go do a quest line. You have to defeat the boss and get the cool achievement. But what if you went into that whirlpool? You met that boss. But the quests you had to do with this were to get parts and pieces for a swingers kinky sex party that's hidden between the whirlpool. It's just one big night elf swingers party.
You know, they have those in like Morton Grove, right?
Yeah,
but am I back? Am I back?
She's back.
I'm back. You know, they have those parties you can just put in swingers parties, Illinois, and
I am aware.
You'll find them. Okay. Anyways, hi swingers, I came back. Look at that.
She came.
Yes,
back.
I came. Also, I came back. So can I do? So what? Do you guys each have 3? Remind me what they are, because I couldn't hear everything while I was fixing stuff.
Johnny, what was your second one?
Orwena.
So you have Speaker Brinth and Orwena, and did you do a third one?
Yeah, Lady Leodrin.
Okay, that's right. You just posted it in chat. I seen the picture. I think she would make a good follower, like in a dungeon too, like for a tank.
No, I agree. Yeah,
they're doing like a tank spec, so she might. Anyways, that'd be cool. So you had Boomy, you had sacrificing Bran, and then I missed everything else.
So my second one was actually giving the player the choice to side with my other sexy vixen, Sylvanas in BFA.
Right.
When you're burning down Teldrassil.
Yeah, and I said you'd have to get in line with all the other simps. Okay. Simping for Sylvanas. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
I'm never wrong, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, nope. Sorry. Don't do that. Okay, do you have a third one? And then I guess I'll pick my last two. Do you have a third one?
For whom?
So we're doing 3 hear me outs. So you only have
My
2.
third one?
Yeah, sacrificing Bran, simping for Sylvanas, and then do you have another one? I know we just kind of ruined the order, but I'm just gonna, and then I'll do my 2, and then we're done.
It's okay. So my third one was to go to Darkshore. There's that swirling pool where you get the achievement, Ghosts in the Dark. Now hear me out. Let's have some fun with this one. I'm gonna redo my whole monologue. What if, when you go into the whirlpool, the boss is there, but you have to do the quests that get bits and pieces for a kinky swingers party that's actually hidden between underneath the whirlpool.
Okay. So whirlpool of sex.
Whirlpool of sex.
It sounds like my best friend's stepdad's jacuzzi when they were on vacation and we went over to their house because her parents were on vacation.
There you go.
There it is. Okay, whirlpool of sex. Nice. Am I missing something here? Whirlpool of sex sounds pretty good.
Now that sounds like the greatest title for this
for this episode. Okay.
Wooly. Whirlpool of sex.
Please.
Whirlpool swinger
Whirlpool swinger party.
Oh, God.
Next week is Whirlpool of sex part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Yes.
God.
Part 2.
Well, anyways, if we have TBCon, it's going to be at my house. I do not have a jacuzzi. Sorry, guys. I don't.
I can confirm.
Yeah, no, just a regular shower, just a regular Chicago apartment. Sorry.
I'll just make sure I get like a hotel like in the area so I can take a train over or whatever.
That would be awesome. I hope this happens. I want to definitely work on it. So let me see. So I did say Master Snowdrift because that's not a furry thing. Don't worry about it. And then I think, hear me out. You know, there's that troll guy, like the Beastmaster Dinomancer guy. When Undasta is about to come and he starts like shaking, he's like, no, and he's all shaky. He's like, oh, and he's got his hands up. I want to kick his fucking teeth in. And then I don't do other things to him. So hear me out with that guy. Cause
like you're gonna blue ball the poor guy?
Like, I don't know. Like, why is he like cowering and stuff? I mean, if you're cowering, I'm gonna give you something to cower about. I'm gonna
sometimes that shit's powerful, man.
It is. It gets to places in the brains. And then my third one is I wanna be like a worgen. I want to sleep in a dog pile with other worgens. I want to be a worgen so that it's okay. Like it just, yeah. That.
I think that would actually kind of be cool.
Yeah, like I sleep with my dog. Full disclosure, my dog sleeps in my bed with me. He's not very big. He weighs like 16 pounds, but like he does like curl up on me, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Like, but I know that like dogs sleep a lot, like they cuddle up to close, and I'm like, oh, I want to be a worgen and just feel that. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Those are my weird hear me outs. So
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over each of them. So Boomy, you have sacrificing Bronzebeard in some kind of weird Wiccan ritual. You're gonna simp for Sylvanas when she goes and burdens down Teldrassil. So you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it with you. And then the whirlpool of sex, you're gonna go to the whirlpool made by the Cataclysm, and when you go down inside, it's like a weird sex dungeon or something. Is that correct?
Accurate.
Okay. And then for Johnny tips, we have Speaker Brinth, which I think is kind of not so much a hear me out. She's pretty hot, but I see it because she's a robot, so it's weird, but I get it. And then Orwina, yes, cool. Bat Lady, very nice. And then Lady Liadrin, which she's a pretty strong female. I could see some people saying that's a hear me out, because she's pretty independent. She's pretty tough. So I like that. And then I had Master Snowdrift for not for any reasons at all. Guy who cowers in front of Undasta, also because he's a bitch, and then getting to be a worgen and sleep in piles with other worgens. So, do you want me to start? No, Johnny, you start and you'll pick one of mine as the fuck, marry, kill. So you pick one of mine.
The worgens. I can't think of a reason not to do that ever.
You're like, this is just the perfect way to do it. Yeah. Okay, so then Boomy, you pick one of Johnny's.
You know, I kind of like the idea of that. I cannot remember her name whatsoever, but the half
Orwena,
elf,
the bat lady.
Yes, Orwena. Okay,
mm-hmm.
I'm down with those some thick thighs.
She does, and she has the forms. She has the animal forms. Well,
you
and
wolf
then
tonight, baby.
And then I get to pick one of Boomy's. So obviously, I'm gonna pick the Whirlpool of Sex.
Obvi.
All right, so at this time, then we're gonna play a quick round of Fuck, Marry, Kill, because I know we're over an hour already, so we'll just play the game and then we'll probably get out of here. But let's play a quick round of Fuck, Marry, Kill. So we're doing Worgen, Dogpile, Orwena, and the Whirlpool of Sex when you do the Whirlpool and there's sex happening inside of the Whirlpool or something. Fuck, Marry, Kill. I'm gonna fuck the Whirlpool of Sex. Fuck. God damn it. Now it's like, do I have to kill puppies? Because I really want to marry Orwena. Okay. All right. I'm fucking the Whirlpool of Sex. I'm marrying Orwena. And I guess I'm killing the Worgens. I don't like that though. That feels bad. I'm just saying it feels bad. It's just how it happened for me. So.
Johnny, go.
I'm fucking Orwena. I'm marrying the dog pile of Worgens, and I'm killing the swingers party.
Yeah, King. I like it better. I'm jealous of your answer. That was a good answer. That was probably the better way to do it. Honestly. All right, Boomy, what would you do? Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck the swingers party. Marry Orwena.
That was mine.
Yeah, my brain
though.
just blanked.
And the kill the Worgens. That was
kill the Worgens. I know, but imagine the beautiful pelts on the ground during the Whirlpool party.
No. Okay. I feel bad now. I feel bad.
But it'd be comfortable.
Probably. You would skin them and cure them over the fire and all that stuff, I'm sure. Because you're such a Viking, you would totally do all that, right?
I would. And I know how to do it, so let's go.
Well, outside of Whirlpools of Sex, Worgen dog piles, and Orwena with the thick thighs, do we have any final thoughts?
I cannot wait for 11.1, not just for the drive, but I want to see where the story is going with Orwena's thick thigh people. I mean, I'm here for it. I always get excited for patch day, and now it's here. Let's go, baby.
Excited about the new season. I think it's going to be great, and be safe out there in the queues and slow down.
I like that. That was very good.
Look what I can do with my lips.
Slow down. Yeah, guys, I think we are just kind of echoing like some general excitement about the patch. I'm excited about some things that we haven't even talked about. I'm hoping that we get a lot of hunter stuff, talking about really fast. You could just like pick whatever spec for your pet. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'm excited about the patch. I think we're gonna have a great time. Let's see, you can follow us. Let's see, we have our dearly beloved, dearly soon to return at Wooly08. I don't think he's on Twitter anymore, just Instagram. And Blue Sky I myself, I'm at Hunter Gershom, GERSHOM on Twitter and Blue Sky, and then Hunter Gershom, 2 R's in the Gershom on Instagram. We have Boomy Nation. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. Yeah, Twitter, YouTube. Anywhere else?
That's about it.
Okay, and then Johnny Tips is on our Discord, which you can go, by the way. Oh my God, we didn't plug the Discord, thrallsballs.com. You can join the Discord, hang out with us.
Do it!
And then at johnny.tips on Instagram. And then we have Craig. He's at Craig Addict on Twitter. And I think we're all in the Discord, like I said, thrallsballs, thrallsballs.com, I hope. And then we still have the show on Twitter too, at thrallsballspod on Twitter. And you can email us with any feedback or questions, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us feedback on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in the Specialized Reviews channel on the aforementioned Discord. And then all of our relevant links are actually on the link tree there too, on the thrallsballs.com. So I guess, yeah, but yo, nice. Bye, Swingers. We love you. Be good. I'm getting rushed off stage. It's the Oscars. All right, play the song. Bye, Swingers. We love you. Be good.
Bye.
Bonus.
Oh,
I literally just saw that there's a sound effect, and I'm like, what happens if I click this? And then the drum happened.
I haven't stopped recording yet, so
That's okay.
It's totally fine. Yes, that's the horn. That's the horn. Oh, all the horns.
Oh my God, I didn't know they had this. This is great.
Keep playing with your horns.
custom ones too.
Please keep playing with your horns. Was that like a kazoo fart? It farted.
I think it was a quack.
That's a duck.
Quack, quack. My dog can hear this through the headphones, and he's like paying attention. Like his ears are like full mast right now. Hearing all the horns. All right, I'm going to stop recording. We're good.